How you doing? Benji here from YU Jam, doing a review today for Honest Tune magazine. You can check it out at honesttune.com or check us out on Facebook. I want to talk to you today about the Railroad Earth show that was here last week at the Arc in Ann Arbor. I don't know if you're in Michigan, you definitely know the Arc. If you're outside of Michigan, the Arc is one of the best venues to see intimate shows. It's small. It's about 450 people. It's stadium seating with going around the stage, and every seat not only has a chair but also has a table in front of it, so you can put your beer down, you can put your coffee down. It's actually got a cool bar because they have not just beer and alcohol, but they have coffee. They got popcorn, and it's a homey place to be. It's a very cool place to see music. It's very intimate. I mean, it's second to having a band in your living room. It's a very intimate experience. Railroad Earth is also a very homey band. I mean, they connect to the fans, they talk to the fans, they like the fans to know who they are, and so the combination of the two is fantastic. Add on top of that the fact that this is Michigan, and Todd Schaefer, the vocalist and guitar player for Railroad Earth, is an old Michigan man, and most people don't know that. He was very expressive about that during the show, which was very nice to see. He was remembering where he's from, so that was very cool. Now, another cool thing about seeing Railroad Earth at the Arc in Ann Arbor was Tim Carbone, who's world-class violin player. I mean, the guy is just out of this world. He's working with a band called the Ragbirds, and they're a Michigan band. They're making a footprint on a national level, and so Tim was in the crowd, and he was there, and people appreciate him. People appreciate what he's doing with the Ragbirds, and so it was really cool to see him in Michigan. There were fans there, and people just appreciated him. People were calling out to him, and he was, waving at them. It was fun to see the interaction there. Now, Andy Gosling, he is an animal. He plays the guitar, electric and acoustic. He plays the dobro, he plays the saxophone, he plays the clarinet, he plays the mandolin, he plays the banjo. The guy's just all over the place, and literally every song he's switching instruments and doing something different. He's a ton of fun to watch. Makes great facial expressions. When you're at a festival and you're standing 200 yards away, you can't really see them. When you're at the Arc, you're 70 feet away if you're in the back row. Seeing him, change up his instrument every couple minutes was just fantastic. But him and John, who plays pretty much the violin the whole time, plays the mandolin pretty much the whole time, they were going back and forth, and you could just tell that they were on that night. They were having a great time, and they were just going back and forth. They were doing that musical conversation where one plays a couple of notes, one plays a lick, and the other one answers. You see that in jazz a lot. You see it in bluegrass as well. But it was just a ton of fun to watch. They played new songs, they played old songs. The jamming was just fantastic. That's about it. I mean, the crowd was super cool. Railroad Earth has one of those crowds very much like Government Mule, where you have the spinners and the crazy kids who are having a great time. There was a guy at the show who was wearing a big yellow afro. And then you got the collegiate 55-year-olds who are wearing turtlenecks, and you wonder, how the hell did this guy get into this music? But it's a great crowd. It's very diverse, and they're a great band to see. Really, seeing Railroad Earth at the Arc was a special treat, and I was thrilled to be there. Ben Slater from Slater Creative was with me, and he took some pictures. There's a link below for the pictures. Check them out. It's fantastic. Honesttune.com is where you can read more music, read more about music, and check us out. Don't forget, we know why you jam.